The stupa was recently purchased. The stupa's top part is a copper alloy, the base is terracotta. The terracotta is in very good shape. There is some wear and tear at the edges and the surface, but no major breaks. The wear and tear seems completely natural and no modern tool marks were obvious. The bronze stupa is dusty and has some soil-covered areas on the lower parts. There is also some light green corrosion in various areas. The corrosion is probably due to copper chlorides. However, the client does not want the corrosion to be treated. The patina on the bronze appears to be original. There is no modern chemical alteration to the bronze surface. The seal joining the terracotta with the bronze stupa was recently broken. The seal was made of clay, straw bits, and might be a mixture of clay and cow dung. The client asked me to remove the muddy dry clay on the surface of the terracotta and the bronze stupa. The seating Buddha in the arch at the front of the bronze stupa is covered in parts in red pigment. I tried to preserve this pigment feature while removing the soil and dust. The cleaning was done purely mechanically with wooden picks and dental tools. No solvents were involved. Solvents might have stained the terracotta. This part of the treatment is irreversible and removes original evidence. During this treatment, it could not be determined if it is an archaeological find or has been used since inception. The bronze part of the stupa could be easily lifted from the ceramic base. The bronze is a hollow cast. The base is reminiscent of a miniature step pyramid with 3 mastabas, one on top of the other. The final piece of which is a small relief in a red-colored semi-precious stone. The bas relief of a reclining, sleeping Buddha is probably made of a semi-precious stone such as a garnet. Garnet is mentioned in Indian literature as one of 9 jewels in Vedic astrology. The bas relief, like the outer parts of the terracotta, is covered in the same clay straw material. Interestingly enough, the mix is only found in the recesses of the relief, so I assume it has been cleaned recently by mechanical means such as rubbing. Since garnets are a silica-based stone, it is water resistant. The clay mix was this time slightly moistened with water to soften the material and removed with wooden picks, so to avoid scratching the garnet. During the cleaning, some red pigments were found on the terracotta and some on the garnet. Some minute amounts of pigments were lost during cleaning and could not be preserved. However, the red pigments were also revealed on the inner parts of the terracotta surrounding the garnet relief. Small amount of clay remained in the deepest recesses around the head and the feet of the Buddha and surrounding the outer relief. After treating the relief, it is easier identifiable, but could be considered slightly too clean. Since the clay mix was very water-soluble, it was easily washed away. In this situation, the decision of cleaning by the owner had to be respected. There was no damage to the garnet or the terracotta, but most of the clay straw mixture perished. Summarizing. The dust and clay mix were removed. The chlorides were consolidated to stop activation through humidity. a lot of red pigment on the seating Buddha and the terracotta were revealed. Studying the stupa during the treatment, I came to the conclusion that the artifact is probably an archaeological find from the Himalayas. This is based on the fact that the bronze has only minimal chloride corrosion and the clay mix was so well preserved. This is due to the low relative humidity in this region, thought to be around 40%, which is the relative humidity above which copper chloride corrosion becomes active. In hindsight, would this artifact be in a museum collection, the clay mix would not have been removed. However, since the piece is in a private collection, it is a completely different situation.